I'm 25 years old, and man, there's a lot of stuff I wish someone told me earlier, things that would have saved me so much frustration if I just heard them when I was younger. So today, I'm going to share some things that could genuinely set you up for a better life. Stuff I wish I knew earlier, stuff that shifted how I see everything and helped me meet the girl I've been searching for. This channel exists to make the world feel a bit less chaotic, and if you stick with these tips, maybe you can dodge some of the mistakes I made. Here are things I wish I knew sooner, starting with something that's actually haunting me right now with this channel. Not every passion needs to make you money. I've been into YouTube, gaming, and creating videos for over 10 years now. I've always loved talking into a mic, and writing is something I genuinely enjoy doing. That's why I started this channel, purely to express myself and share my thoughts, hoping they'd help people avoid the traps I fell into. And now that this channel is growing, the internet has tried to brainwash me to turn this into a money-making machine. I mean, it's growing, people seem to like it, and YouTube pays, so obviously I should turn this into a corporation, pump out ChatGPT slop, hire a team, and open an office in Dubai, right? It's frustrating because influencers and the internet have convinced everyone that everything you do has to generate income, that every passion needs to become a side business. But that doesn't mean everything you do needs to be designed around maximum profit. You can skateboard without filming content about it. You can knit or paint without selling your work online. You can play video games without coaching others for money. It's totally fine to have interests that aren't productive, can't make money, and aren't trying to be a side hustle. It'd be super easy to take money from sponsors now that I have an audience, but it goes against everything this channel stands for. It betrays why I started making videos here, and it destroys the trust of everyone who watches. When I told my family I was making videos, the first thing they asked was, how can you make money from that? But making money and following your passion don't always mix, so I really encourage you to stay true to yourself. It'll kill your love for it, shift your motivation from internal to external, and drain all the joy out of what you used to do for fun. You need something, some outlet that you do purely for yourself to feel whole, to feel human. Don't feel pressured to monetize everything. Making money from what you love is great, but make sure you stay connected to why you started doing it in the first place. It's fine to express your feelings. I've spent most of my life hiding how I really feel. As a guy, we're supposed to be tough, to hide our emotions, our excitement, our fear. It's embarrassing to care too much, and it's weak to cry. I was at my uncle's funeral a few months back, and I tried so hard not to cry. I spent all my energy during the service focusing on not breaking down, trying to mask these overwhelming feelings. It was exhausting, and I did hold it together, but why? What made me think I needed to do this? To look strong? Actually, suppressing these feelings made them even stronger when they came out later. Hiding your anger makes you explode. Hiding your worries makes you more anxious instead of just talking to someone who could help. Showing emotion is okay. Yes, you need to be reasonable, and you can't throw a tantrum when things don't go your way. But expressing emotions is completely normal, and hiding them will only hurt you. A lot of people feel numb because they're scared to experience the full spectrum of emotions. You can't know real happiness without experiencing real sadness. These things are yin and yang, and to appreciate the light, you need to understand the darkness. So stop pretending these feelings don't exist. Read more stories. Everyone always talks up self help books because you can learn so much. And while I do love a solid self help book, nothing compares to a great novel. I've been reading a lot of fiction recently, and honestly, it's done more for me than any productivity book. My favorite series is this sci fi called The Expanse, and I've never been so invested in books before. There are way better ways to spend time than scrolling or watching weird AI videos. And even though it's not self help focused, fiction is still way better and you can learn a ton. Reading a novel can actually transform your life. I recently read Flowers for Algernon about a man with an intellectual disability who undergoes experimental surgery to become smarter. I won't spoil anything, but it was incredibly emotional and helped me become more accepting and compassionate. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. This fictional story fundamentally changed how I see the world. If these books sound interesting, I have a bookshop page linked in the description. If you buy from there, I get a small kickback, which helps keep this channel ad free. But yeah, read more fiction if you can. Talking to girls isn't complicated. Don't overthink it when talking to girls. I know this is easier said than done, but at the end of the day, girls you're attracted to are just regular people like you. They're not some mystical beings you need special communication skills for. The reason it feels so hard is because you've attached too much importance to the outcome. You're trying too hard to get a specific result, which makes the whole thing feel like an audition, which ironically is why your conversations don't go well. They can tell you care way too much. So try to let go of the outcome and treat them like anyone else. Don't put them on a pedestal. Just approach it like any other conversation, and you'll have way better results. Yeah, there's fear of rejection, but you know why? It's because you only talk to girls you're attracted to. You wouldn't be nervous about the old lady at the grocery store asking for help, but if an attractive girl asked you that, oh man, that'd be an adventure. What's the difference? That attractive girl will be that old lady one day, so why are you putting so much weight on the interaction? Start talking to everyone you see, guys, girls, attractive, not your type, whatever. They're all the same at the end of the day. I was like this too, so I'm not dismissing how hard it is, but a bit of discomfort now can save you years of regret. So just talk and move on with your life. Moving your body helps your mental health. For some reason, mental health is treated like this isolated thing. But I believe your overall health plays a huge role in how you feel mentally. The best way I've found to improve my mental health is through movement. Regular exercise releases endorphins that boost your mood. This effect is so powerful that studies compare moderate exercise to medication or therapy for mild to moderate depression. Exercise is incredible, and regularly walking or hitting the gym, even occasionally, can massively improve how you feel mentally. You don't need to become an athlete or do CrossFit. Be realistic here. Light walks do wonders. Step outside, go for a walk, and I promise you'll feel better. You don't have to follow Instagram gurus with their workout splits and specific diets. Just moving your body, literally just moving, can make a huge difference. I'm personally way happier compared to before I exercised regularly, and it doesn't hurt to try. You can't change other people. In my last relationship, I treated it like a science experiment. Like I could mold this girl into who I wanted if I just gave it enough time. It's easy to believe you can change someone, that if you just keep trying, you can erase their flaws. But I'm telling you now, it's not possible. People only change when they genuinely want to change, and you bothering them won't do anything. Trying to mold someone into what you want is exhausting, so it's better to either accept them as they are or move on. It'll save you so much hassle. Spend time with your dog. If you have a dog, spend time with your dog. This one's short, but seriously, your dog lives for you, so give them more attention. Since I've been working from home more, I've had way more time with my dog, and it's crazy because she just hangs out all day waiting for me to pet her. Dogs have short lives, and every moment is spent thinking about you and hoping you'll pet them. This is mandatory. Alcohol is destroying your life. I quit drinking at the start of this year, and now I maybe have one or two drinks every couple months. Alcohol feels like this magic substance that loosens you up and helps you meet people, but it's destroying your life. There's nothing wrong with an occasional drink, but binge drinking is literally killing you. I drank heavily in college, like multiple days every week, and sure, it was fun, but I felt terrible constantly. Alcohol is literal poison. Drinking frequently raises your risk of early death significantly. You might think drinking improves your social life, but it really doesn't. Partying just leaves you with shallow memories and friendships. The moment that ruined drinking for me was Thanksgiving 2023. Everyone gets wasted the night before. I met my best friend, we went out, did shots, and I completely blacked out. On Thanksgiving, my family came for dinner, and I was so sick I couldn't join them. And this was the second to last Thanksgiving with my uncle who just passed away. And ironically, my uncle died from drinking too much. This made me realize drinking isn't worth it, and now I rarely drink. And I feel so much better. Nature is healing. Humans need nature. Somehow, with how cities are designed, nature has become this foreign thing we have to seek out. But this isn't normal, and nature was woven into every part of our lives until recently. I genuinely believe we need to reconnect with the world around us. Go sit in a park, lie in the grass, stare at the trees. Try fishing, go on nature walks, go bird watching. Just try to spend a few hours in nature every week. Nature opens your mind and helps you form new thoughts. By appreciating the natural world, we learn about ourselves and how we should live. Getting into nature has massively improved my life, so maybe it'll do the same for you. Community creates your foundation. Self-help gurus have popularized monk mode, putting your head down, grinding, locking yourself away to work hard. Don't date until you're successful. Don't hang with friends until you reach your goals. But this mentality is a huge reason so many people feel lost and empty. Chasing success alone is pointless if you don't have anyone to share it with. What you need is to become part of a real community. Develop a core group aligned with your mission and bring them along for the journey. I isolated myself too much, and coming back to community makes it way easier to reach goals and keeps you grounded. If you want to join our community, check out the Discord in the description. Money isn't everything. Money isn't everything. You can chase money, but what's the point if you don't enjoy the process? If I told you that you could swap places with Warren Buffett right now, would you? You'd also be 180 years old at the end of your life with massive responsibilities and media scrutiny. Your knees would hurt. Would you still say yes? Probably not. Life is about more than money. Delete dating apps. If you know anything about me, it's that I hate dating apps. I hate outsourcing your love life to companies using algorithms to control who you can talk to. Dating apps are dystopian to me, and by relying on them, you're losing a fundamental part of what dating should be. So delete them, stop taking the easy route, and try meeting people in real life. And finally, there's nothing wrong with sitting alone quietly. If you told your friends you spent the day sitting in silence, they'd think you're crazy. But the world would be better if more people were comfortable sitting quietly alone with their thoughts. Some of the biggest changes I've made happened after sitting quietly for a while. Have you ever actually sat quietly for an hour without entertaining yourself? Probably not, so try it and watch clarity enter your mind. So slow down and remember that life is meant to be lived, not rushed through. I hope these things help you because they've shaped who I've become. Do you disagree with anything I said? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to support this channel, consider becoming a member on the Buy Me a Coffee page in the description. I hope you enjoyed our talk today and we'll chat again soon.